It's almost Halloween, so we are listening to the creepy creeperson himself. Yes, it is King Diamond and the song Halloween.
You all know that every single night for us up here is goddamn Halloween!
Oh my god, this is the best Halloween. Oh. Does anyone know who that backing singer is? I recognize her face and I'm not sure where from, so please let me know down in the comments. He does so many interesting things. Of course, he is so well known for this wonderful falsetto tone that allows him to reach big old high notes. And it's kind of interesting because a lot of people feel like singing in head voice or falsetto, and we'll talk about the differences in a moment, is cheating. It is not cheating. Is it ever cheating if it sounds good and it's healthy? I don't think so. Of course, this has a very particular tone and you might not be looking for that. There are loads and loads of really cool things that he's doing and I want to break them down and be a geek.
Halloween!
Because he's using this high tone, it's kind of ghoulish and horror themed, and this is his entire persona. In fact, he didn't start off like this. He is actually a normal guy under that makeup. His name is Kim Peterson, and he first started out in a band called Brainstorm, and it wasn't until his second band, Black Rose, that he started adding this horror themed sound and visuals into his performance. Now, I love how he speaks in this deep voice, and he enhances that deep voice by kind of lowering his larynx. I think he added a bit of grit in there as well to make it sound bigger and warmer and heavier. And then you get this massive contrast. I'm speaking down here at Halloween to he is adding a bunch of twang onto that. And what's happening with twang is the epiglottis, which is a little flap that stops you choking on your food. It doesn't go all the way over, but it moves in a little bit and causes a narrowing just above the vocal cords, and that kind of directs the sound. I like to think of it like a hose shooting out water. When you squeeze that hose at the end, the water is more direct. It kind of sounds like the sound is more direct. I'm looking out my window and there's a giant raven outside. It's so King Diamond. He's adding false chorus distortion with falsetto, which makes this really unusual high-pitched Cookie Monster sound. I haven't heard many people do that before. It's very, very King Diamond. The E vowels are really important on this. There's loads and loads of E vowels, and that helps with that directness. It's a narrow vowel. If you're like E, you see you don't often open your mouth that much, and your tongue scoops up at the back like this, and you make a little narrow space between the back of your mouth and your tongue. Now, often I get people to move their tongues forward to warm that sound, but he does not want that there, so he's allowing that tongue to be in that little hump. Oh yeah! It's quite wide with the man. It's hard to see with all his makeup, but you can see he's kind of here and he's not, like a long face. He's almost making a like, wee sound. Like he's expressing a sound. There's actually a whole singing theory called primal sounds, where people find sounds that their body naturally makes, whether it's woohoo, wee, yay, aha, all those little sounds. We know how to make them emotionally and use them to sing in that place. You can try that yourself. Give yourself a woohoo, wee, and you might just be able to reach some of those King Diamond notes. If you can woohoo it, if you can wee it, then you can definitely sing it. It's all the same mechanisms, it's just extended out a little bit longer. Falsetto versus head voice. Different singing teachers might tell you different things, but in contemporary singing, generally what it means is falsetto is a hootier, lighter tone. I now think of falsetto more of something like Justin Timberlake, yeah, instead of hey, which I would say is more head voice because the vocal cords are coming together and you're getting a little bit more of a direct tone. The moon. Quite both ways here, Super. So rare now to hear someone singing fully in that part of their voice, and what is happening in your chest voice, that's your speaking range. Your whole larynx, your voice box is kind of just sitting straight inside your neck like this, and as you get up to head voice, it's tilting forward. So he is in this tilted position basically most of the time, and every now and again he goes back to that original speaking position just as little moments of texture. Often it's the other way around. The other thing I want to point out is that his pitching is good, but it's not perfect. It seems to be more about the theatricality and the feeling and the expression of this kind of creature character that he has created. So interesting. I'm going to listen to a swathe, but it is so interesting to me how he's using the structures above his vocal cords to create those tones while he's in a falsetto tone. As you get really high, often we think we need more airflow to create those sounds, but actually often we need less, especially on those really high notes. If you imagine your vocal cords, as they get higher and higher, they're stretched thinner and thinner. If you push air past vocal cords when they're thick, they vibrate, but if you push air past them when they're really thin, they can't take quite as much and they can just pop open, and then you get that breathy tone. In order to get this direct tone that he's getting there, he has to be really careful with his airflow. This can be in direct opposition to some distortions. Some distortions need a little bit more airflow, so that balance of breath is really important. You know, a really fun way of working this out is pretending to be a seagull. Maybe he practiced being a seagull. seagull noises. I had to do it. What I'm noticing as well is that he is, I feel so silly, not using a lot of consonants, and that's really normal when you're this high. Consonants disrupt the airflow by the very nature of consonants, so it's really important the higher you get, the more that you stay on the vowel. There's a couple of really fun things that he's got going on. You can see that he's got his microphone stand, and it is a tibia, which I think is the shin bone, and a femur, which is your thigh bone. He used to always have a human skull on stage called Melissa, but someone stole Melissa. So there's someone out there. If you're watching, give back Melissa. It's playful. Really high one, he's changing it to Halloween just to make it that little bit warmer. If he was on an E this high, it gets really kind of small and contained. It's impressive, right? That was fun. If you can seagull noise it, you can sing it. Wait a minute, I am starting an online choir live stream every Saturday at 7 p.m. here on my YouTube channel. There'll be various ways on how to get involved, and I'll be posting lots of things on my social media. But be here Saturday the 2nd of November, 7 p.m. GMT to sing along with people across the world. I'll put out posts. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe. See you in the next one.